Joining me now is Mick Mulvaney, NewsNation contributor, former Trump White House chief of staff, also at one point, among his many titles, ran the aforementioned Office of Management and Budget.
Hello, Berman.
Hello. So help me out here. Congress has the power of the purse.
Yes.
And the president makes this decision. How?
Yeah.
How does that work?
This is the big fight. This is what the story everybody's missing. We've talked about the word impoundment over the course of the last 6 months. Russ Vought, the nominee for OMB, has written a couple articles about it. Look, here's the big fight in Washington, D.C. When Congress spends $100, does that mean a president has to spend $100? Or can only spend up to $100. Could spend $92 if he wants to. That's what this battle is about. It goes back to 1974 for reasons nobody cares about. But that's what you're seeing play out.
Is this what Elon Musk is referencing when he talks about suing involving Doge?
It could be. There's no. I mean, with Elon, you never can really tell, right? But look, there's a big part of the conservative movement here in Washington D.C. that believes the Impoundment Act of 1974 is unconstitutional. It ties a president's hands illegally, and the president, if they come in and say, look, my policy is that I don't want to spend money on DEI. I don't care if Congress says I have to spend $100. I'm not doing it.
How does this end? This is already in the courts. You know OMB better than anyone. How does this end?
In this building across the street. Not the one with the dome, but the one with the fancy columns in front. This goes to the Supreme Court. This is going to be a big deal. Absolutely. This is a big deal. The Supreme Court has never dealt with this part of the Impoundment Act of 1974, and they are going to get a chance.
I'm digging into my computer because some news. The president offers all federal workers a buyout with 7 months' pay in effort to shrink the size of government, the Associated Press reporting tonight.
I love it.
Why?
Well, because I tried to get President Trump to dig into civil service reform during the first term. And look, face it, it's just not very sexy. We didn't have the cool name Doge at the time. We just had this. But what he's trying to do is essentially do what you do in the private sector, buy people out of their jobs.
Okay.
Look, Berman, we're shrinking NewsNation. Take a 3 times your pay to go away now.
We're actually growing and doing just fine
I know.
over here.
Okay, fine. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Anyway,
right.
But here's my question back to the administration. If I'm a federal worker, it's almost impossible to fire me. When we caught somebody stealing at CFPB, and the lawyers told me it would take 18 months to fire that person. If it takes you 18 months to fire somebody, why would somebody take a buyout for 10 months?
So is this an admission, in a way, that it's going to be a lot harder for Doge to get rid of or to lower the head count of federal workers? Because I could look back at this and say, wait a minute, if you want to lower the head count, just fire them. Don't give them 7-month buyouts.
Can't fire.
I'm sure there's folks making that argument.
Can't fire a federal worker. It's almost impossible to fire a federal worker. They have protection within law, and then many of them have separate union agreements that make it even more difficult to fire them. When I wanted to fire somebody at CFPB, they had to go to a jury of their peers first, a committee of their peers, people they actually worked with, who'd have to make a recommendation to fire that person, which, of course, is never going to happen. Look, I applaud it. I love it. But I think you're absolutely right. They're starting to figure out that fixing the federal government is harder than going to Mars.
Right. All right. Mick Mulvaney, thank you, sir. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.